Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you how to overcome imposter syndrome. The fact that you're watching this means you've experienced that too. Maybe are you stuck in self-doubt or feeling like a hypocrite or procrastination? Well, I'm going to share with you how I overcame it, and you can too. Before we jump into today's video, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. If you don't know it yet, it's everything in your subconscious mind that is running the show. And until you pull the weeds and plant new seeds, nothing in your life will change. You can grab that free training on my website, heatherhakes.com. All right, let's begin by defining what is imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome simply means doubting your ability and feeling like a fraud. And so at the root of imposter syndrome, I want you to think about it like this. Picture an iceberg. The tip of the iceberg is what we can see. It's on the surface, and that's what imposter syndrome is. That's what you're experiencing. But beneath the surface is everything that's leading to that symptom. So if you have imposter syndrome, if you've experienced imposter syndrome, I want you to know what's really pushing that is self-doubt, it's fear, it's feeling unworthy, it's feeling not capable. And so here's what I want to share with you on one, when I used to experience that, how it affected areas of my life, how I was able to overcome it, and you can too. When I felt like an imposter in my business, not even that long ago, it kept me playing small, it kept me procrastinating and creating content, it kept all income away from me because I wasn't showing up. And we don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. Living in imposter syndrome are very low negative vibes. And so sitting in this space of doubt and questioning yourself and not feeling worthy is not going to connect you with what you ultimately want. So I want to walk you through how you can face this and overcome it and show up and have the success you truly want in your life. So what I want you to ask, you really got to figure out in your form of imposter syndrome, is it self-doubt? Do you feel not capable? Do you feel unworthy? Why is it that you're doubting those abilities or feel like a fraud? And for me, I felt like a hypocrite because I was preaching these things, but I wasn't doing it. That's how it showed up for me, along with self-doubt. So not only did I have self-doubt, but I was telling people, it's like, do as I say, not as I do. And that's where feeling like a fraud came in. And maybe that's what you're experiencing too. If you can see from the outside a change somebody could make in their life, but you're not doing it too, that's how we feel like imposters, right? Like we're not practicing what we preach. So that's step number one. You've got to gain clarity and awareness on how you're showing up, where it is that makes you feel like an imposter. Then you need to be honest with yourself and face it and make a decision. This is about deciding that you no longer want to show up that way. You no longer want to live in self-doubt and play small and procrastinate because you know you are capable when you put your mind to something, when you feel confident. How do we create confidence in our lives? You have to take action. Take that next logical first step towards that thing that you want. Now, here's a simple process you can walk yourself through so you can let go of being an imposter, let go of the self-doubt, let go of the procrastination. I want you to ask yourself, you have to come up with that question. Am I unworthy or am I not capable? I want you to write down a question in which you're questioning that thing that's holding you back. And then I want you to ask yourself, is that true? And when I did this work, I wrote it down. I was fear of failure. A lot of people, it's fear of success. It's, can I do this? Am I capable? Am I worthy? When I questioned the question that was holding me back, I realized this is totally ridiculous. I can't believe that's what was holding me back. And then step number 3, so write out the question, then ask yourself, is this really true? The third step is to reframe it, to find evidence to support this new belief. As an example, I can't make money doing this. Well, is somebody else making money doing that thing? You're questioning your ability. And if they are, that's an easy reframe. If somebody else can make money doing it, if you can find evidence that it is possible, then it is possible for you. The fourth step in this process, what I did for myself, was to rewrite a new story, a new narrative. Because here's the thing. Your thoughts create your emotions and feelings, which lead to the actions, or in this case, the inactions you take, and ultimately your results. So as you can see, everything stems from thought. Now that you've questioned this limiting belief, you've rewritten it into a positive affirmation, a new statement. Now I want you to reframe this in a new narrative. And you can write it out in present tense, this new story for you, this new belief that I show up and I create confidence, that I am capable and worthy of. Whatever you need to do, you need to create this new present tense statement and affirm it. The way you affirm it is repetition, consistency. This is something you can set alarms on your phone. You can write on a note card and read every morning and every night before bed. That is how you reprogram the subconscious mind. That is how you plant new seeds. And as you know, the mind is a garden. So whatever you're planting and fertilizing by believing a new thought, you're fertilizing that, and ultimately you reap what you sow. So in order to combat that imposter syndrome, you have to see yourself in a new light. You have to create that confidence, that knowing. Then you take inspired action. It really is a mindset game. This truly comes down to mental discipline. It's catching those negative thoughts, those limiting beliefs, the feelings of being an imposter, and replacing it with a new statement, a new perspective, a new lens. And then when you do this, ultimately, it's simply going to become a new program. And then, just like I've experienced, you can wave goodbye to that imposter syndrome. It will no longer be a part of you. Now, I want to hear from you. When you put this into play and you actually do the work by questioning your limiting belief, by asking if that's true, and by reframing it, what comes up for you? What new seeds are you going to plant? Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop. And give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. I'll catch you on the next one.